Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and early, 4 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I want to just mention I'm working on a video for my housing shortage crisis, and I came across some crazy stuff yesterday. I was inadvertently privy to a phone call. I was with people, renters and real estate people, and a phone call was put on speakerphone, and apparently people didn't know that I was a renter. There's 43 million rental units in the United States. 43 million people families rent in the United States. And believe me, I have to wait to make this video for my own security. But wait, you guys got to see this video. All right, but today I want to talk about three crazy, just bizarre conspiracy theories. Two of them have to do with Donald Trump. One has to do with the vaccine and 5G. I want to mention this too. All three of these things I'm going to talk about are completely phony stories. They are disproven. I want to make sure. I do not want to be part of this chain of disinformation. Especially the vaccine one. I'm going to include links down below that disprove anything to do with it. Most sane people will realize that these things don't make any sense. But just in case, I'll have the articles disproving these things down below. All right, let's start at the beginning. I didn't know that Italy Gate. Let's talk about Italy Gate. This has been around, I think, since March or April. I did not hear of this until last week. Okay, this is one of Donald Trump's theories. I think Mark Meadows, one of Trump's people, to be honest with you guys, I don't remember the exact position Mark Meadows held in the Trump administration, but this is one of his stories, one of his theories that he's pushing in the media. Okay, let me see if I can get this straight. Satellites, Italian security satellites with a company called Leonardo, the Leonardo company in Italy. Now, apparently, this is a real company, real communications company in Italy. I believe that they were involved in some kind of hacking with military sales. Maybe that's where this whole thing came from. I don't know if that was true or not. The gist of this I got was that there's this security company, internet security company, Leonardo in Italy, and around 2017 they might have been involved in some kind of hacking. Okay, but here's the theory that the voting machines were hooked up to the internet, and subsequently information was beamed up to satellites, transferred to Germany, and then to Rome, Italy, to this company in Italy that then changed all the votes. This is where the big red shift, or whatever it was called, the red mirage, or blue shift, or whatever it was called back in elections. Most sane people know that as the difference between the people that were voting, when they counted the votes, the people that were voting in person got counted first, and then the mail-in votes got counted after. Mail-in votes were more Democrat, so there was a shift. It makes sense. But, of course, the theory is that the information was beamed up from the internet. Now, I've looked into this too. Apparently, I don't know if I can believe this or not. I can't tell if there's actually some election systems, vote counting systems, that might have inadvertently been hooked up to the internet. I'm not sure about that, because they talk about wanting to give fast results to the media, and somehow there might have been an open door on the back side where they count the votes and then transmit the instant results to the media. I don't know if I believe any of this. I saw one number that supposedly 30 election systems were hooked up to the internet. And this can't be confirmed by me. But anyway, so this was supposedly picked up by satellites. The information transferred to Germany and then to Rome, Italy, where it was changed. And there's something involving an algorithm here, supposedly, because the people that were supposedly changing these votes had some kind of algorithm. And there were so many votes that everybody voted for Donald Trump. It blew out the algorithms. Yeah, this is part of that story. Listen, I have thousands of friends on Facebook that did not vote for Donald Trump. I know thousands of people around me that didn't vote for Donald Trump, and all the people here on YouTube that didn't vote for Donald Trump. But yet, people like Mark Meadows and the people that are pushing these theories think that everybody voted for Donald Trump. So anyway, supposedly, they then beam back these Biden dumps back up to the satellite and then back down, changing the votes. This is one of the more ridiculous ones, Italy-gate. Okay, this is crazy. This is more craziness from Donald Trump. This is the second one. Just Monday on Fox Business News, Monday night, Trump was on the phone with, I can't remember the guy from Fox Business News. Donald Trump was on the phone, and he stated that Facebook was involved in phony lockboxes that held 96% Biden votes, and it was crazy fraud. Now, this makes no sense to me. I don't know how Facebook would be involved in the election. I don't know what lock boxes are. I don't know if he's talking about the drop boxes. He said lock boxes. I don't know if he was talking about the drop boxes, where like down at our town hall, there was a drop box where people could pull up and put their votes in. There's security cameras and all that stuff there. But Trump said lock boxes. Now, I don't know if he's talking about when people were counting the votes in that suitcase bowl, that other suitcase nonsense that popped up back in December about video and suitcases under a table and this other nonsense. But Trump just said this Monday. The links will all be down below. Monday. Now, it's the people that believe this. I got to ask you guys. The theories have kept. First, wasn't it? It was dead people and immigrants, right? That were all voting, and that's what skewed it. And there was something to do with the COVID-19 virus that the mail-in ballots had something to do with it. And then it's Italy-gate, where it was a big conspiracy and algorithms. That's what it was. And now it's Facebook. 96%, Trump said, 96% Biden votes came from phony Facebook lock boxes. Trump just said this Monday. Now, if you're a Trump supporter, doesn't it kind of that this theory keeps changing? That the whole focus of the fraud was first it was this, and then it's this, and now it's this, and then it's this. Doesn't logic tell you that something doesn't make sense there? Maybe? No? All right. Anyway, the links will be down below. Okay, this story has to do with COVID-19. There's going to be a video down below of an anti-vaxxer talking to, I'm not sure who it is, some kind of committee. And she's talking about, now apparently, I've never seen these, but there's videos, maybe on Facebook, maybe here on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, with people with keys and coins and spoons and forks stuck to their foreheads. Have you... They're really saying this. Now, you'll see in this video, this anti-vaxxer lady says that she claims that you must have seen this. Everybody's seen these videos online that talk about metals being connected to a protein in the vaccine that then combined with 5G and make people magnetic. Yep, that's what's happening. No, that's not. This is completely false. And like I said, all the links will be down below. The thing that got me here is this anti-vaxxer lady. She asked the lady behind the committee. She says, "You must have seen this. these videos about metals being connected to the proteins. One thing I discovered long ago is that you can come up with any fact on when you do a Google search. You skew it towards what you want to find, cherry picking, I guess you could call it. I could Google something like Trump has malaria, and chances are something will come up. If I keep doing that search, something will come up to prove a ridiculous fact, cherry picking. And I feel like, and you go down these rabbit holes where the algorithms and the Google searches keep bringing you further and further into these rabbit holes. And you can tell that's what this anti-vaxxer woman is doing. And she's just amazed that not everybody on the planet hasn't heard of this, because she's gone so far down these rabbit holes that to her, this is all reality. She's way down deep in here thinking that the whole rest of the world has seen metals connected to proteins and 5G, and this is common knowledge. You never heard this? These people are so far down the rabbit hole, they are so lost, they don't even know it. So yeah, and we've all seen these little these parlor tricks. I remember doing this when I was 10 years old, sticking a spoon to my nose, with a little moisture or whatever, or to your forehead or keys. I remember doing this when I was like 10 years old. And this is the thing now. These anti-vaxxers are swearing that between the vaccine and some kind of metals and 5G, people are becoming magnetized. You can't make this stuff up. It really makes me wonder if we're getting smarter or the reverse. All right. Like I said, there's going to be a good video coming up about my housing shortage crisis. It's probably by the end of this month. Once I have it, I'm looking at a new apartment today. I'm very excited. You guys won't believe what I'm being asked to pay. You won't believe. You won't believe it. It's almost. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a great video coming up on this. All right, you guys have a great Wednesday. I'll be back in a little while with another video.